Do you remember when Shinsuke and AJ were set up to have their match for the title at WrestleMania after Nakamura won the Rumble?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how hyped everyone was for that match? Because
Oh yeah, everyone was hyped because
everyone thought, everyone
everyone
thought,
just knew Shinsuke was
oh
about to
my
get done.
god, everyone thought not only was Shinsuke gonna win, but we are gonna get an insane match. We are gonna get like something maybe like their New Japan match.
Right.
Trevor and they
That was
get
the
we got the most WWE
Yep.
like version of that match we possibly could have gotten. The crowd did not a hardcore wrestling crowd that just like minutes earlier was like cheering for Bryan Danielson and his return was just like, what the hell is this?
Right.
Is that one of the most disappointing like matches like in wrestling history?
That's one of them. I'd be amiss to not put Asuka and Charlotte Flair up there for the
Or
WWE WrestleMania.
same night. It happened on the
Same night.
same night.
I'd be remiss to not put that one up there. Both matches were very disappointing, and I'll do one better. I'll take you back to a time where we were talking about Asian stars in wrestling. And
Mm.
ladies and gentlemen, got chewed out by a mark that said, I didn't know what I was talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about when I say WWE doesn't represent Asian wrestlers. Well, I have no idea what I'm talking about. He mentioned four names, and all four names are doing absolutely nothing now.
It is. I mean, Triple H doesn't see color, man. I don't know what to tell you.
He even brought
Taka Michinoku.
He even brought up Taka Michinoku, and Taka Michinoku was the first lightweight champion before there was a cruiserweight belt. And yes, great. And then they brought in Funaki, and what happened there? They
Okay,
made fun of him.
okay, I'll have you know he was almost he was SmackDown's number one everything. He was just
Uh,
number one at everything. I mean, look, it
uh,
was it was it was rough out there, man. Kenzo
it
Suzuki
was.
was ooh, that
Oh,
was
again, because
that
Suzuki
was
was another one
bad.
that.
That was a really bad gimmick. I
Yeah.
mean, like yeah, like representation matters for sure.
Jimmy
Um,
Wang Yang. Do we
but
have to say anything more else?
I think okay, look, I will be
Even though
honest.
I loved Jimmy Wang
I
Yang.
love
But
Jimmy Wang Yang. I will say I think that gimmick was more of his doing than anything. I think
yeah, it was actually
that
kind of
was not a
funny
gimmick,
though.
brother. That was that he was
Here's the
being his
thing: I
true
didn't
self.
hate the gimmick. I thought the gimmick was funny, but it's just if you ever seen Jimmy Wang Yang wrestle, you know he can actually throw
I
down.
mean, yeah, there's a
Couldn't
lot of
tell.
look. I think far more egregious than that, or like the more like leaning into like dangerous and like disgusting stereotypes. Like Kenzo Suzuki, like he was just like, oh, he's a foreign, pervert, like which
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah. Kenzo
yeah,
Suzuki was really, really
disgusting. Like that shouldn't be a gimmick that you do. Yet Vince was like,
bad.
oh, the fans are gonna love it.
Yeah.
And like you out there and you like, and it was like a pretty like it's a weird message to send in that 2018 year because you had both Asuka and Nakamura in very convincing ways win the Royal Rumbles, and they
Right.
were. It was weird because like you thought for a second, okay, crazy, we are setting up two new stars, and
Yep.
it's a new era of WWE. That's like what everyone was really thinking at that time, and then WrestleMania 34 comes around, and it was like, oh, okay, it's cooked. Because you ruin Asuka's undefeated streak by having her lose, and then you somehow, I still don't understand how you did this, but you somehow missed with AJ and Nakamura. I don't understand. I do not understand what happened there.
Yeah, I don't understand how they continuously drop the ball with Nakamura. I mean, honestly, here's the thing. I would love to see him win because like I do like Nakamura, but I also I like LA Knight too. And I think honestly, if you're gonna try to make LA Knight seem plausible as a real champion, he has to be Nakamura. Even though I hate how they threw this match together, it they literally just threw it together.
Yeah. I just can't, man. Like you're, it's cooked. It's cooked. I hope he wins it, but then again, then you're gonna have people being like, "Oh, LA Knight should have won."
Yeah, but like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing Nakamura win. But again, I would have liked to see a better build up. Like, make it make sense. Because right now it's just like, oh, I'm angry and I'm going to come after you. Hood.
Hood, hood. He's like hood.
It just attack people. Like, come on, dude. Like,
Do you imagine if he said like that's like his opening, the opening thing for his theme song, hood.
even though I love this theme song, that's still one of the best theme songs.
Hey, yo, hood.